This is a wee video just to show you some of our latest content for English. So if you go to your Education Perfect control panel and then go into the content library and then choose English and Literature and then go to the new English skills folder. So we've got the English skills, which is some of our older material, but the new English skills is where you'll find our latest material. So if you click on that, and then we have our punctuation folder. So punctuation is the first part of English skills that we've been working on. The next to come is sentence structure and looking at parts of speech. But for the moment, here in our punctuation folder, this gives a good example and demonstration of the format that we're going to be following and the type of material that is available. So if we go into capital letters, and you can see here we've got capital letters and proper nouns. If we go in there, for this particular point, we've got 4 different levels of material: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and extension. So they all focus on the same topic, in this case capital letters being used with proper nouns. And then for each lesson, there's just different kinds of explanations and different kinds of examples and activities for the students to practice at that level. So if I go into preview, this is what the students will see. They see the topic is broken down, and they've got some information first about proper nouns. They've got a little bit more information there about names, and then they've got some activities. So the activities start out with straightforward multi-choice activities, which they just have to choose and submit their answer, and they get an explanation there as to why they've got it right. They've got some more multi-choice questions, and then they move on to some where they've got to correct the capitalization in the sentence. They've then got a bit more information, some more activities working on that, and they move on to looking at places. So it's all broken down into nice chunks with an explanation, and then some scaffolded activities that start out with the multi-choice style questions and move into more complex questions as they go through. So that's the beginner level. The intermediate level is the same topic, the same structure, but just working with slightly more complex examples and more complex parts of the topic. And then once again it goes up a level at the advanced and extension level. So within your class you can have students working at all 4 levels, which is the beauty of our system, which allows you to differentiate. So you could have a group of students working at beginner level capital letters, a group of students working at intermediate level, and so forth. And to do that, all you need to do is to click on the lesson and then on the yellow assign button, which takes you to our task manager, and then you choose who you want to how you want to differentiate. So you click on your class, and then on the right hand side here you can see the click here to assign to specific students. So this is our beginner level, so the ones that you don't want working at the beginner level, you just untick their names, and then you can go in a second time and select which level you want those other students to do. So then once you're happy with your student selection, then you can go and choose some of the other settings, such as when you want them to do it, whether you want them to be able to track what they're doing, and so forth, and then you just click on assign task. So that is one of the advantages of this material, is that you can have students working at a different level, different levels within the class really easily, and they don't even need to know that they're doing something different to other people in the class. So that's our new English skills material. As I said, the punctuation is the first stage of this. We also will be the next one is sentence structure and looking at parts of speech. Our other development for English, which will be ready by the start of next year, is a series of diagnostic tests. So for year 7, 8, 9 and 10 we will have 4 different diagnostic tests. One's 4 for reading comprehension, and also 4 tests for language convention. So it means that you'll be able to do testing throughout the year, track how students are going with that and how they've improved, have a whole lot of data on this information, and also you'll have the ability to assign recommended tasks. So if a student shows in their reading comprehension diagnostic test that they need help with inferencing, you'll be able to then assign them activities on inferencing. So these will be ready at the start of the year. Our other latest content relates to spelling, and there is a separate video to show you that shows you how this works. please don't hesitate to get in touch if you do have any more questions.